Welcome to the PAC, or the PNW Accessibility Center. We are glad you're here. Today we will answer some questions about how to use the PAC most effectively. Let's answer the following questions. What do I do now that my intake is over? What is AIM? How do I use my accommodations? What is an access plan? What else can I do through AIM? Where do I go for help? First, let's discuss what to do after your intake appointment. Now that you are a PAC student or a PNW Accessibility Center student, number one, you need to log into AIM. AIM is the portal we use to keep track of all PAC students. It keeps all of your documentation, accommodations, and everything you do confidential under FERPA. Only people in the PAC or the PAC, the PNW Accessibility Center, have access to AIM for the documentation side. Faculty only see the access plan, which does not include your diagnosis at all. And students can see which faculty have looked at their access plan and which have not. They can also see which accommodations they have, and they can see the test scheduling and how to schedule exams, as well as how to request a variety of other supports and services. Remember, you can sign in through the MyPNW app. Number two, you need to sign an e-agreement every semester. The e-agreement outlines the rights and responsibilities as a student using the PNW Accessibility Center services. And like I said, this is done every semester. Number three, send out your access plan. What is an access plan? It is a letter that you send through AIM to your faculty that outlines all of the accommodations that you qualify to receive. It is always your choice whether or not you wish to use an accommodation, but you cannot use it if you have not sent your access plan. Please plan to send your access plan the week before classes start. If it's already past that, then send your access plan as soon as you can. It's critical because access plans are not retroactive, so they only turn on or activate your accommodations from the date you send it going forward. Remember, each of these three steps need to be done every semester and anytime you change professors or classes. Why is sending out my access plan important? Sending out your access plan activates your accommodations. It turns them on. Having accommodations sitting in AIM does not help you unless you turn them on or activate them. You can only turn them on or activate them by sending that access plan through AIM to your professors. That is the notification for your professor that you have accommodations. Please do not email or print out the access plan for your faculty. It's important that they receive the AIM notification in their AIM portal. Sending out your access plan notifies your professors which accommodations you have and allows you to begin using those accommodations. Remember, accommodations are not retroactive. They do not take effect until the day you send them out through AIM. It is very important to send them out as soon as possible. What else can I do in AIM? You can click on each bubble below to watch a video about the services described. You can sign a release of information. Perhaps a family member can be a support person for you. And if you are unable to communicate with PNW Accessibility Center, you would like your family to do so. In order for us to speak to your family member or some other support person, we need your permission. And the way to do that is to provide a release of information. That can be done in AIM. You can also schedule a date to take an exam. Remember to schedule exams at least a week in advance. For certain students, exams for the entire semester are scheduled on day one. In that case, please go into AIM and schedule all of your exams and quizzes as soon as you know about them. That helps both of us know that you need to utilize a testing space through the PNW Accessibility Center or that you'll be testing in the classroom. You can also request tutoring or other PAC services. You can use AIM to upload additional documentation, and you can request alternative formatted textbooks if you have that accommodation. It needs to be related to a diagnosis barrier that you need the alternative format of textbooks for the PNW Accessibility Center to be able to authorize that. What about academic coaching? You can click the bubble below to complete the academic coaching sign-up form. Academic coaching is when you meet with a coach either once a week or sometimes once every other week, occasionally once a month, but typically it's once a week at first, working on things like executive function skills, working on that can be anything from planning, scheduling, getting started on assignments, finishing assignments, setting up intermediate stopping points, or like breaking up big assignments down into chunks. It can be whatever support you need to learn the skills that the diagnosis has prevented you from learning that you need to be successful in college. You are welcome to come visit the PNW Accessibility Center at either our Hammond or Westville campus. In Hammond, we are in Student Union Library Building, Suite 341. We are typically open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. The Westville campus in Tech 101 is open from Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 2, and then Thursdays it's open based on student need. Friday is by appointment. Sometimes we may be open a little bit earlier or a little bit later, depending on weather and a variety of other factors. If you need help, please contact the PNW Accessibility Center. Our phone number is 219-989-2455, and our email address is pac@pnw.edu. Remember, we will see these calls and voice emails the next business day. Please let us know how we can support you. We want to make sure you have a positive experience and feel welcome here at PNW.